Canadian family who witnessed the attack in Barcelona yesterday. The Gray family is from Mississauga, Ontario, and they're nearing the end of a week-long trip to Spain. Mother Delnice, Father Alan, and their two daughters, Daniela and Yvonne, join us now. So I realize this was not a great night for you, but I want to begin with you, Alan. How are you doing? How's your family doing, given what happened around you yesterday?
Well, you know, we didn't sleep well last night, but we're feeling a lot better today. I mean, our hearts go to the people that were hurt yesterday and killed, and what we witnessed was just horrific. I mean, this is such a beautiful country for something like this to happen, and we're traumatized, for life on this. It's just awful.
A sleepless night, as you say. And Danielle, I want you to walk us through what happened. How did it all unfold for you and your family as the attacks were taking place in Barcelona?
Well, we were walking down Las Ramblas. We were looking for a place to eat, and we stopped by this restaurant that we thought looked really nice. So then we walked in and sat down, and it wasn't like, I think it felt like 30 seconds, maybe it was like a minute. We hadn't even ordered, the waiter hadn't even come yet, and we just heard like loud, like a shatter. So I turned around and I see like the whole glass of the restaurant just completely shattered and people flooding in. And from there, we all ran into the back so we could find like somewhere to hide because we weren't sure what was happening. And so yeah, that was really, really scary. And we just kind of like shoved into an elevator, and people were like falling onto the ground because everyone was just trying to like move to the back. And we heard like really loud sounds. I think you even saw like the truck drive by. And it was just it's all very like, it happened so fast. So it's just really blurry, but yeah.
So you all run to the back, trying to find some type of safety, not really certain what's happening. Delnice, at what point did you realize that this was some type of terror attack?
Maybe in the people's faces, the people around me were crying and they were really scared, and there was a little boy wanting to throw up, and we all realized that it was either somebody shooting people in the restaurant or something big was happening outside, and that wasn't normal at all. So we just didn't know where to run, basically.
Yeah, we thought someone had come in armed and like ready to like shoot everyone in the restaurant. That's what we thought. So we weren't even sure what was happening.
We thought the truck smashed into the restaurant.
And that's the glass.
Because that's what we thought, the glass. That's when we ran to the back. And then we told the owner to open up the side door.
So we
go upstairs into the hotel area. And then we actually went up to the hotel area. And when we got in the hotel area, there was a big window there.
Where you could see everything.
So you could see everything. So then I looked outside to see what was going on. And, it was people on the streets, and it was, it looked to me like people were really hurt on the streets or even dead. There was one little boy had no life to him. It was so sad.
We didn't want to see the window.
Yeah, we didn't want to look out there.
So I told them, don't look, and then we actually were so afraid to be near the window. So we just went into there was like a stairwell. We just went into a stairwell. We were going to go to the top of to the hotel because we were just so, we thought, let's just go up in that situation, right?
Yeah. So you just want to escape what is happening.
And we had heard like gunshots too, so we thought someone was inside, but it was actually from the outside. But it was so loud, so
every noise was so
every noise people would start panicking, and then it made so many other panic, and then we would all just like run up, and people were vomiting, like screaming. It was awful.
It was pretty scary, and people from all tourists and nationalities, so we were pretty close to each other.
Yeah, we stick together, like the four of us, because we just that was the most important thing for us, is to like stick together.
We were lucky because we were a couple of minutes before we were split up.
Right, yeah.
We were in two groups, so we just got together, so that was...
So you're lucky that you did come together, you're safe right now. But Yvonne, in that moment, it sounds like so much chaos around you and your family. What was going through your mind? How are you processing what was happening?
I was, frozen at first. I didn't know what to think. I didn't feel anything. I just ran. And then I couldn't take it. I was like, I wasn't handling it well. Like, I was crying. I didn't know what to think. I was so scared for my life. Like, I didn't know what was happening, but I knew it wasn't good.
Mm-hmm. And
you see that in everybody's eyes, right? I mean, all the people around you were nobody knew what was going on outside because you wanted to take shelter, right? Because you were so afraid.
You know, Delnice, I'm listening to your daughter speak, and I'm looking at Yvonne and just how hard this is for them to process. How hard has it been for you as a mother, as a parent, to walk your daughters through what's been happening these last few hours?
Well, I had to, you know, it's being hard because I feel like you want to protect them and you want to reassure them that everything is okay, but inside yourself, you know that we don't know what's coming next, but you trust that it's going to be okay. And so you just want to, you know, basically we love coming here so much. This trip was so amazing, and all of a sudden at the end of it, we just want to go home, and we wouldn't even know what's safe anymore, right? This is just such a beautiful people and so happy, and we almost feel guilty that we're okay, and so many people were hurt and killed, and we're just grateful but sad at the same time.
Well, you know, and part of the tragedy in all this, Alan, is my understanding is you as a family chose Barcelona because you thought it would be safe from a terror attack.
That's exactly why we came here, because, you know, our girls wanted to go to Paris and different other cities, and we said, listen,
Spain is
better. Spain is safer. Let's just go there. It's going to be easier for us, and we felt very safe in the thought of coming here. So we didn't think twice about coming to Spain because, you know, there hasn't been anything here since Madrid in 2005, I believe, or four. So we thought, okay, we should be okay here, right? So
now
we were even thinking about going to Paris this morning. We're going to fly, but then my wife said, no way, I'm going to Paris. So
and that was before all this happened.
So what will you do? My understanding is you don't leave until tomorrow. So what are you going to do on this last day, given what happened yesterday?
For me, I'm gonna stay here. I don't want to go outside. I'm like still pretty shaken up. So I'm gonna eat here and just stay.
We just want to be inside until the taxi takes us to there tomorrow at 11 a.m.
We are in a little quaint area, so I think there's stores here. It's beautiful. It's business as usual around here. So we'll probably just lounge around here, I guess, for the day. But you know,
maybe we won't go farther than two blocks. Something
yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you are all safe, and thank you for sharing your story. I know it's been a very difficult night for you, a difficult day. So thank you for this.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And that is Delnice, Alan, Yvonne, and Daniela Gray. They're from Mississauga, Ontario. But right now, they join us from Barcelona.